Okay, I'm back, and this time I have the AirPods. I want to make sure that my earrings are not hitting the AirPods because that's super annoying. So I want to give you a quick update. I'm going to try to not move my head because I don't want to have the earrings clanging against the AirPods, but I hope that you can hear me better. I just want to give you a quick update about Funnel Hacking Live, this event I'm at. My social battery is completely drained. As you can imagine, me being at a marketing event with 5,000 people, as someone who genuinely does not leave their house very often, I'm very sensitive and I get very bogged down by crowds. I don't like concerts. I don't like parades. I just am a hermit. So I just want to give you a quick update because tonight is the night that I've been waiting for. I'm going to run out of this room to go watch Jim Edwards and Dan Kennedy, two people that their books have been on my shelf forever, who I learned copywriting from. The Ultimate Sales Letter by Dan Kennedy is one of my favorite copywriting books, and I learned a lot from them. So I'm so excited to be sharing the information that I get from that session with my students within 30 days to paid. So if you're watching and you're in my course and you're a member of the paid writers community, you are going to get my recap after this 4-day conference that I'm at. It's absolutely insane. I'm learning so much. I think I'm going to put it on YouTube though, and I'll clip the coaching part so that my students can remain private. But I will say something that I really took a lot away from was this call with Perry Belcher, the session with Perry Belcher. You definitely should look him up. He's all about the newsletter. And the one thing I'm learning about business and just in general is that there's so many companies that need copywriters, and I'm at a conference where people are quote unquote building funnels and they need copywriters for landing pages, for emails, for everything. So the opportunity that's available for copywriters is just endless. There's so many companies here that are building funnels that will need copywriters, and they need copywriters that specialize, right? That's my big takeaway so far too, is that having a specialty will put you head and shoulders above everybody. I just met a guy today who owns 3 day spas in Manhattan, and he's like, I'm doing it. I'm building this funnel. I'm going to drive these membership sales, and I just need a copywriter to help me. And I said, well, I'll reach out to my community and see who writes in the salon and spa space and connect them with you. So there's just so many people out there that need copywriters. If you're someone who's on the fence because you don't know if AI has taken over, unfortunately for these marketers who would love if AI did the job, it just does not. So I definitely recommend looking at what Perry Belcher has to say about newsletters, because there's so much opportunity for us, because newsletters have this power to be monetized. A lot of business owners are going to be investing deeply in newsletters. I learned things about how to monetize newsletters that I never knew were possible. And if you're listening to this, Google something called Newsette, Newsette. This is a story of a girl who basically during COVID started this newsletter in her apartment and wound up selling this newsletter for millions of dollars. Look up Sam Parr, Samparr, who sold The Hustle to HubSpot for millions of dollars. The power of newsletters is going to become really evident to business owners. And if you can be that copywriter that helps them with their business, helps them with their newsletter initiative, it is, and by the way, email copywriting and nurture sequences are my favorite deliverable, and that's what I love doing for clients. We also got to see Joo Willink, which I'm sure you guys are familiar with him. I thought I was going to be really excited for that, but I have to say I'm at a stage right now. I think I'm a little burnt out because I just launched and I just have so much going on that somebody yelling military stories at me was so overwhelming. I was like, I have to leave. Like, I'm not motivated by this. I genuinely feel like I'm being yelled at by a drill sergeant. Someone said, if you could go back in time and could tell yourself when you began copywriting, what would it be? Honestly, I wish I didn't compare myself to other people because I felt so inadequate compared to like more established copywriters. And like the best advice I can give is stay in your own lane, do you, just like literally have tunnel vision and do you, and you cannot go wrong. Like you will get so much further if you just focus on taking the next step in your journey and trying to master your skill and not worrying about what this person's doing and this person, because everybody has flashy marketing. So you think that they're like so much further ahead of you, and God only knows they could be broke, right? So another really cool thing that happened was that I met someone today who I've been following online. First of all, I'm seeing a lot of people that I watch on YouTube. I'm seeing them in real life. And that's like a crazy experience. I'm like, oh my God, I've seen your ad. I've seen this guy's YouTube and now he's here. I'm someone who spends my whole life on YouTube, so I guess that's just me. But I got to meet Stu McLaren, and I do want to tell you about this story because I think this was really cool. So when we were out to breakfast on the first day, Stu McLaren was like eating breakfast at a diner with his wife and kids. And I was like, that's Stu McLaren. I want to invest in his course. I watch all of his videos. He teaches memberships. He's like the membership guy. So I learned how to create 30 Days to Paid, my digital course, from Amy Porterfield. And if you know Amy Porterfield, you probably know Stu McLaren because Stu McLaren is the membership guy. That's his whole course, and he has this nonprofit called Village Impact where they build schools for kids in Kenya. So it's just like I've really looked up to him, but I was like, I'm not going to bother him when he's at lunch with, or whatever, at breakfast with his family. I don't want to be that weirdo that comes up to him. And I just like felt something in my heart say, Christine, just wait. Don't feel pressured to walk up to somebody, introduce yourself. Your time will come. And you know, I've been spending every single morning in the Bible. So I feel so many, like, just, I feel so grounded and centered. And I feel like my moves are being directed by something higher, which is really cool and a whole other story. But I heard, like, just relax. Whoever you're meant to meet, you'll meet. You'll meet someone on your own time. You don't have to overthink it and worry and get all in your head. So I was like, all right, just let it go. And then I ordered Amazon groceries to the hotel. And I was actually in this guy's talk. His name is Satima Goy. And I didn't want to miss his talk because I was excited to hear him speak. He's a business coach or whatever, but I've seen him on social media. And of course, Amazon calls when I'm, you know, in Satima's talk, and I'm like, shit, this sucks, but okay, whatever. If I'm meant to like leave this talk, then it's meant to be. And I'm walking to get my Amazon groceries, and I get to meet Stu McLaren. I stopped him, I introduced myself, and I was like, I want to introduce a membership aspect to my course, 30 Days to Paid. He asked what I did. We had like a really genuine conversation. So that was just like such an aha moment for me, because I'm like, if you're meant to have an opportunity or meet someone or talk to somebody, introduce yourself, like it will come, and you don't need to push it or force it or anything like that. So I am, like I said, so excited to share with my 30 Days to Paid students. And I'm probably going to post it on YouTube too, because I want you guys to see, and I'm sorry it's backward, but Dan Kennedy and Jim Edwards, I can't believe I'm going to see these people speaking. I have read both of their books. Like, I look up to these people. Dan Kennedy is the father of marketing. So I'm just so excited to share that with you guys. Watch my stories because I'll be updating, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.